You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to part 2 of my game collection. Part 1 was done for fucking ever ago, and I figured it was about time I did part 2. Now, I was going to do a different themed thing with each part of my game collection, because I've got a huge game collection, so I've got to do multiple videos. Part 1 I did import games, and I was going to do something else like N64 or NES for this one, but I decided import games part 2, because I've gotten quite a few import games since then. It's still not a ton, and I will have more in the future that I'm waiting on, so there is that as well. Plus, a couple of them are in storage from when we were doing some renovations, and some of my stuff got moved aside so that we could actually put stuff up. But once I get those back out, they will be in a video later on. But for now, for Import Games Part 2, we have Pepsi Man for the PS1. This game is a classic, it's iconic, and I will be streaming it once I start streaming again, whenever the hell that'll be. This was actually something I got for Christmas last year, however, I didn't do a video on it because I was taking a break from YouTube. Maybe I'll do one later on, although it'll be way late, so that'll be something, but yeah, this is one of the things I got. I have not, as of yet, played Pepsi Man, but I will be doing that when I start streaming again. Next up we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood for the PS2. This was actually already featured in a collection update at some point, but has not been shown since, and I think that Pepsi Man might have also been in a collection update. And I have not yet played this Phantom Blood game yet, but I will be doing it once I start streaming again, as with pretty much all of these. Next up we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind, also for the PS2. There's the back of the case on that, and again, this is pretty much in the same scenario with the other one. In fact, I bought these in a bundle. But there's the disc and one insert, and there's the booklet. We're not going to go digging through the booklets here, but there they are. Now, this technically isn't a game, it's a DVD. It's a DVD that came with the Phantom Blood PS2 game, however. And it's the 25th anniversary JoJo's Bizarre Adventure special disc, which actually shows several trailers for the PS2 games. And it's also got a trailer for that Lost Phantom Blood movie that was in theaters for a while, back in 2007. Japanese theaters, specifically, for those of you who don't know about Phantom Blood, the movie. It's lost media, and it was in Japanese theaters for a short time and never seen again. Alright, here we have Takeshi's Challenge, complete in box. I have done a full stream of this game before. There's actually 2 streams for the complete playthrough. But in all honesty, I might do it again. I might play through it again, and Snowman actually might give it a go too if he decides he still wants to do that. Because he said he would, but you never know with him. But here's the inner case for Takeshi's Challenge. There's the back of that. The packaging on Famicom games is very fascinating to me. And there we have the actual cartridge itself. There's the back of the cartridge. And here's the game manual. I know with most of these we're not looking at the manuals, but I thought it'd be interesting to look at the different Takeshi's Challenge character sprites drawn in their concept art form, where they look very different from how they look actually in the game. But it's very interesting, to say the least. Alright, now this is technically not an import, it's a fan-made cartridge, but this is the Takeshi's Challenge English translated cartridge. And this is the one that I played through on the stream. Now, there was a lot of corruptions, and whether that's because of the cartridge itself, or if it's because of my Retron, I don't know, because I haven't tried it on actual hardware. My Retron could read it, but there definitely were some problems. And interestingly, it's got SNES stuff on the back of the cartridge instead of NES stuff, which I think was a mistake on the part of the person who made this fan cartridge. Next up we have Takeshi's Castle. Yes, there is more than one Takeshi game on the NES, and, well, Famicom. And this one requires the NES Power Pad or Family Trainer. So I don't have that, so I can't really play it right now. But essentially, this is where you do several of the different obstacle courses and events from Takeshi's Castle, but on an NES game. It's very interesting to me, and a lot of people don't know about it. At least not stateside. There's actually 3 Takeshi games. There's a third one called Takeshi no Sengoku Fuunji, but I do not yet own that one. I know when Goose Boost did a video on Takeshi's Challenge, he used Takeshi no Sengoku Fuunji as the cover instead of Takeshi's Challenge, because a lot of people don't even know that there's 3 different Takeshi games on the NES. Alright, to end off with, we have Famicom Jump 2. I tried to play this on the Retron, but it actually wouldn't load it. So if I don't know if that's an issue with this cartridge in particular, or if my Retron has issues with Famicom games, even though it has a Famicom slot. I've tried it multiple times, I've tried cleaning it. I'll try it with some other Famicom games. I haven't even bothered testing out Takeshi's Castle, because I need the, the power pad. But if I get Takeshi no Sengoku Fuunji, or my apologies if I mispronounced any of that, then I will, of course, be showing that as well. To end off with, we have Legend of Dynamic... Sorry, let me try that again. To end off with, we have Legend of Dynamic Goshuden Hokai no Rondo, which is a Go Nagai Game Boy game, which I have played quite a bit on stream. I actually do have the box and manual to this, but they're currently in storage. Like I said, a lot of stuff got moved around and still needs to be reset up. But I have shown the box in previous videos before, along with the manual. But like I said, some of my stuff is in storage. including some of the other games that would have been in this video, such as Devilman on NES, and a couple other things. Like I said, a lot of stuff got moved around because we were doing some renovations, and not everything got brought back in a timely manner, but it will happen eventually. That's also why I haven't done my SpongeBob collection yet, because a lot of that's still in storage as well. But yeah, that's my game collection part 2, Import Games part 2. Next episode will be on a different theme of games, but I'll continue this series anyway. Toodles.